Hello, writers. You might remember that at the beginning of this unit, I knew that you were going to be writing a number of poems, and we encouraged you to think about an anthology, a topic or a theme that you could write a lot of poems about. And that might have changed from the beginning of this unit to now, and that's okay. I shared with you that my anthology was going to be about COVID-19 and being quarantined at home. I wrote poems about my kids and my students and all the things I was seeing in the news and all the feelings that I had. You might have done something different. I want to share with you a few more anthology examples. This one is titled Winter Bees, and this is a collection of poems all about animals and where they live and what they do in the winter. What I like about this anthology is Winter Bees is actually the title of a poem inside this anthology. That's an idea. You can use one of the titles of the poems in your anthology also as the title of your anthology. This is an anthology about a person. This is about the poet Langston Hughes. Tony Medina had studied Langston Hughes and was a poet himself, so he decided to write a book of poetry about the poet Langston Hughes. And so this is all about a person, and every poem is about Langston Hughes and his life growing up. This is titled Knock on Wood, Poems About Superstitions. So these are just silly poems about different types of superstitions. You might look at all the poems you've written and think, you know what, they're just silly, and that's okay. It could be a collection of silly poems. Maybe they're all about you. That's okay. My favorite guy, Ralph Fletcher, he's got an anthology titled A Writing Kind of Day. And what I really like about this example is he opens his anthology with the poem, It's a Writing Kind of Day. And he ends his anthology with It's a Writing Kind of Night. That's not something I thought about. Not only coming up with a collection of poems, not only thinking about what's a common theme or topic of these poems, but then thinking about what order I should put those poems in. So think about that. Think about, do you have a poem that you could open your anthology with and close it with? Lots to think about. I'm going to work on the title of my anthology, and I'm going to work on the order in which I want my poems to go. And writers, I hope you do the same.